All right.
Cool, I'm hitting got it.
Okay, you all have been apprised of the rules. I'm going to go ahead and flip the coin now. And it is ahead, so not so trivially, Hirsute will get the questions first.
Yeah,
Good
Paddy,
luck.
go first.
Good luck
Yeah.
to both teams.
Sweet.
And here we go. Question 1A to Patty. Including a fraction, what is the formula for calculating the area of a triangle?
Half base times height.
Correct for 2. Question 1 Bravo to Heidi. In chess, what piece is moved with the rook when castling?
There's one that looks like a castle, which is the
Need an answer.
king.
Correct for 2.
Oh,
Nice job. My free
know
guess is
nothing about
awesome.
chess. I know, right? I love the free guess.
Free guess.
Chris, your question. Life is Wasted on the Living was a tagline for which HBO drama series released between 2001 and 2005?
True Blood.
Question goes to the captain.
Anyone got any ideas?
No, mate.
No, over.
Question goes over.
Go ahead, Lee.
6 Feet Under.
Correct.
That was
It's
my
1
guess.
point
Sorry,
for
y'all.
Lee.
My guess too.
And Lee, your direct is. What is the name of the psychoactive concoction made from the species B. caapi and P. viridis, used for both spiritual and recreational purposes by indigenous peoples for over 1,000 years? It is now also popular with tourists in South America.
Peyote.
Question goes to the captain.
Ayahuasca.
I cannot accept that. Question goes over.
And George, your fist was up first, so.
Ayahuasca.
That I can accept.
Yeah, it is spelled with an H though. It feels harsh.
How do you spell it?
Yeah. Can you put the spelling in the chat?
Yes.
I mean,
always how
I feel
I've heard it
it's
pronounced.
the extreme for us not to allow this.
I mean, there's.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah,
clear
the thing of it
knowledge,
is,
so-
I have a pronunciation in the sheet.
Well, can
Okay,
you?
no, it's good. It's good QM, Dino.
Ayahuasca.
ayahuasca. Yeah,
I have.
I think
I have
if
the.
you
I have
said
the.
H, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I agree.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
It was
this
clear
is what I.
knowledge.
This is actually what was written on the sheet.
Yeah. I mean, it was clear knowledge demonstrated somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
agreed.
You know what? Okay. I'll give Melissa the point there.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to think of, and I could not. Like, it just wasn't there.
Okay.
I should have just spelled it because I knew how to spell it.
Oh,
But
You
I've
know
also
what?
heard it pronounced
That
that way.
helps.
So.
That helps. Okay, George, your question. What was the shared surname of siblings Hans and Sophie, who, in 1943, were executed as members of the White Rose, a German nonviolent resistance group opposing Nazi rule?
I'm just gonna guess at Stortebeker.
Question goes to the captain.
yeah, take a punt, Paddy.
Stern.
Question goes over.
Anybody have a? Go ahead, Heidi.
Shoal, Scholl.
Correct, Heidi.
Well done.
Very nice.
Well then.
Great pull.
All right, Melissa, your direct is which narrow corridor of Afghanistan is bordered by Tajikistan to its north, Pakistan to its south, and China to its east?
Corridor of Afghanistan. I really have no idea.
Need action.
Helmand province.
Question goes to the captain.
Anybody else want to take a crack at it? Well, we'll just pass over then.
All right, question goes over.
George, you go.
The Khyber Pass.
Question goes dead. It is. Wait. Okay. The free guess rule only applies to players in control. Yes.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the question is dead. It's actually the Wakan corridor. Wakhan corridor.
Okay.
Are there any other names for that?
Not on the sheet. No.
Did you have that, Chris?
No, I was with you.
Okay.
All right.
I realized when we were holding fingers, we had the same thing.
Yeah.
All right. Liam. For Alpha, your question. I had it copied. What the hell? Okay. Many different men are rumored to be the subject of the Carly Simon song, You're So Vain. But which of the suspects sings backing vocals on the track?
I'm glad this is no.
Need an action.
Kenny Rogers.
Free guess.
Buddy.
Taylor.
Question goes over.
Go ahead, Lee.
Warren Beatty.
Question goes dead. It is Mick Jagger.
Ah.
Nice.
All right, Kelly. Last question of the round goes to you, and here it is. After a remark made on an internet forum on Christianity in 2005 by a user with the first name Nathan, what internet law suggests that an honest presentation of one's sincerely held extreme views is indistinguishable from parody of said views? Need action.
I'm just gonna pass.
Heidi, is that a one?
Yeah, I can
Go ahead.
pick up
Go.
Weird Al.
Free guess.
That was
Buddy.
the yes.
No, that I passed. I was
Yeah.
my question.
I've got it, Liam.
Yeah,
So-
Buddy, take up.
Pose law. Pose.
Pose
PO.
laws correct, Patty.
Nice.
Well done.
All right. So at the end of the first round, it is no one mansplains like Gaston, up 5-3.
5 to what? Liam coughed over the score.
Sorry.
5-3.
3. Okay.
Okay, Patty. Your question is to start the round. Which Hindu nationalist who was later executed for the crime wrote the book Why I Killed Gandhi?
Roy.
Question. Oh, nope. Question goes to the captain.
Anyone got anything on our side?
No.
Yeah, take a point, George.
Ram Das Singh.
Question goes over.
Oh.
Yeah, I can't even, nobody has anything. Well, I can't even think of a name to make up. I'll just pass.
All right, question goes dead. It is Naturam Godse.
Yeah.
Uh,
Godse.
never
Yeah.
ever coming.
In there somewhere.
Heidi, your question. Lake Nubia is the Sudanese portion of what artificial body of water which mostly lies outside the country's borders?
Uh,
Need an action.
Pass. I have nothing.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Lake Nasser.
Correct. 1 point for Kelly. Chris, your question. Mariachi is a musical style originating in which country?
Mexico.
Correct for 2. Okay.
Having
Lee.
the American on our side really came in handy there.
Okay,
I
Lee.
feel like you're
your-
level 1.
Lee, your question. Which maternal granddaughter of Mario Prada was born Maria Bianchi and is currently the head designer of the Prada fashion house? She also founded a spin-off brand, which is the first 3 letters of her name repeated twice. First name acceptable and required.
Miuccia, Miuccia.
Correct for 2.
Nice job.
Nice.
Miuccia Prada. Okay. Question for you, George. The element americium is used in the most common type of what household safety objects? These use ionization to detect differences in air composition.
These smoke alarms.
Correct for 2. All right, Melissa, your question. Played on horseback and so named because a live duck originally featured, what is the national sport of Argentina?
Polo.
Question goes to the captain.
Anybody? Okay, well, I guess we pass over then.
Question goes over.
Is it lacrosse?
Question goes dead. It's Pato.
Heard of this. I just needed more time.
Yeah, same.
Oh, that makes sense.
What
Because
was
a
it called?
live,
Paco?
again, the live duck.
Yeah.
Pato. Okay.
That's it, yeah.
Oh, I missed the horseback part.
All right, Liam, your question. Which 1986 Hong Kong action film saw the beginning of the gun fu subgenre and launched both director John Woo and lead actor Chow Yun-fat into superstardom in Asia?
No, pass.
To the captain.
Anyone in- George.
Might be thinking the wrong thing here. Is it Hard to Kill?
Question goes over.
Anybody? We'll just pass.
All right, question goes dead. It's A Better Tomorrow or Ying Hong Bun Sik. Okay, and Kelly, you get the last question of the round. Sometimes referred as this city's Arc de Triomphe due to its striking resemblance to the Paris monument, Patuxai, Patuxai, is a memorial to those killed in World War II and those fighting for independence from France that stands in which Asian capital?
Hanoi.
Question goes to the captain.
Vientiane.
Correct.
Very good.
Good.
Coin
Between
flip.
that.
I just
Yep.
figured if I wasn't right, you'd say the other one, or like.
All right, after 2, it is still no one mansplains lead 9-7. Round 3 begins. Patty, your question. The songs Big Empty by Stone Temple Pilots and Burn by The Cure were recorded for the soundtrack of which 90s comic book based film, which also features tracks by Rage Against the Machine and the Violent Femmes.
All right, give my team a little bit of time. All right, I'll say Watchmen.
Question goes to the captain.
George.
The Tank Girl.
Question goes over.
I'm like a 5. Go ahead, Kelly.
The Crow.
Correct, Kelly.
Nice.
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 That's what I was thinking. But
Okay. Question 1, bravo to Heidi. Odori ebi is a type of sashimi where which sea creature is consumed live?
Oyster?
Question goes to the captain.
Sea anemone.
Question goes over.
Yeah, George.
Octopus.
Question goes dead. It's prawns or shrimp.
Oh,
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 sorry.
Mm.
no,
I
thank you.
knew they eat live octopus because someone did it in Old Boy. But yeah,
Yeah,
Really?
that's what I was gonna guess.
shell and the legs and everything.
yeah.
Yeah, that just sounds
You got to be
gross.
careful when you eat live octopus because those suckers will suck on
They can
your
just put your throat. They can
trachea
just-
there.
Oh,
Ew. Oh God.
Well, yeah, I've watched that episode of 1,000 Ways to Die too.
nasty.
Chris, your question. The town of Badolite became known as the Versailles of the jungle after being developed as the pet project Mobutu Sese Seko, in which country now known as the Democratic Republic of the Congo?
Zaire.
Correct.
Man,
For 2.
Well done.
I was overthinking that.
Okay, Lee, your question. Which Antarctic sea is named after an explorer who died in a plane crash on a rescue mission to recover the crew of the airship Italia?
Vincent.
Question goes to the captain.
The Rossi.
Question goes over.
Chris, go for it.
The Weddell Sea.
Question goes dead. It's the Amundsen Sea.
Yeah.
Oh, that's,
Ah.
that is the name I was trying to think of. I couldn't.
No.
That was my guess as well,
Yeah.
Chris. Yeah.
All right.
Random Antarctic seas.
George, your question. Which film concerning an imminent collision between an asteroid and Earth features Morgan Freeman in the role of the U.S. president and was released in the U.S. just 2 months before Armageddon?
It's just Deep Impact.
It is correct for 2.
I love those like film twin examples.
Melissa, your question. Koans, which are questions or stories designed to promote the great doubt, are elements of practice of what school of Buddhism, often closely associated with Japan?
That's not a fist, right, Kelly? That's just
No,
a
it is a fist.
fist. Okay, good. Shintoism.
Question, free guess.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Zen.
Correct, Kelly.
Oh. Duh.
Okay, Liam, 4 alpha to you. Which gemstone named after a country is blue or violet variety of zoisite and is only found in a small area near the Merirani Hills?
Named after a country. No, it's more purple, but I'll go with amethyst.
Question goes to the captain.
Cresting upon.
Tanzanite.
Correct.
Oh, nice.
Oh, well done.
Nice.
Great pull, mate.
Very good. What was it?
Yeah.
Amazonite. What was the country?
Tanzania.
Tanzania.
Oh,
Yep. All right. Kelly, final question of the round goes to you. Despite never winning a Grand Slam singles title before or after, which Serbian tennis player was crowned world #1 in women's singles for 2 periods between 2008 and 2009?
Miroslav.
Question goes to the captain.
Hingis?
Question goes over.
Take it away, buddy.
Ivanovic.
Oh, can you repeat that for me, please?
Ivanovic.
No, it was Yelena Yankovic.
Oh no. Oh, I've ruined it.
See-
Oh.
no.
I
It's,
thought-
yeah.
I thought Ivanovic, but she wasn't French.
I thought you were
Yeah, she
French.
went
Yeah.
French.
Ivanovic won the French, and that put me off because I wasn't sure if it meant either side of her winning the French or if it was due. I didn't know.
Yeah.
I was kind of sure what
Oh,
you mean in there.
dear. Sorry, guys.
No worries.
No, it's
No
not.
worries.
It's-
I was
Uh,
happy. I would never have got Yankovic.
Yep.
No.
At the end
same.
of 3, it is not so trivially Hirsute with the lead 12-11. Patty, you start round 4 with this one. Since season 2 of Seth MacFarlane's Family Guy, which actress has voiced Meg Griffin?
Kunis.
Correct. All right. Heidi, your question. Portrait of a young man was stolen by Nazis and is missing since 1945. Depicted in The Simpsons, where it was recovered by Abraham Simpson's military unit, and in the film The Monuments Men, where it is shown being thrown into a fire, what Italian of the Renaissance painted this work?
I know the Simpsons episode, but I don't remember if they said the name. Uh, um, Titian?
Question goes to the captain.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Caravaggio.
Question goes over.
Raphael.
Correct, Liam.
Very good.
Damn,
on the
that's what I
list,
was gonna say. I should have.
Raffaello Sanzi.
That was my 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, good man.
All right. Question 2 alpha to you, Chris. What word derived from the Gugu Yimid language of Australia refers to animals of the genus Deciurus? The largest of these animals is the world's 2nd largest carnivorous marsupial and is alternatively known as the tiger cat.
I'll try the Tasmanian fox.
Question goes to the captain.
Yeah, go on, buddy.
Platypus?
Question goes over.
Oh no.
Civet?
Question goes dead. It was the quoll. Quoll. Quoll.
Hmm.
Lee, your question. To Bravo. At the 1980 Moscow Olympics, which country that marched under the Olympic flag as part of a soft boycott finished 5th on gold medals, making it the highest ranked country not allied with the Soviet Union? Among its golds were wins in men's 200 meters and women's high jump.
Australia.
Question goes to the captain.
Argentina.
Question goes over.
Sorry.
United Kingdom.
Question goes dead. It was Italy.
200
Italy.
meters. When did Alan Wells win the?
That was 100 meters, I think, but it was 1980. Yeah.
Okay. Question 3 alpha to George. FIFA, Aye, and Logozo are all albums by which Yoruba singer dubbed the Queen of World Music.
World music has to be my least favorite subject. I'll wait out the 15 seconds, probably. See if anyone else has got anything.
Need action! Need action, George.
That's team, surely.
It's
Yeah,
your
it's
team,
time.
your team.
Yeah. To the
Anyone?
captain.
I haven't got a pun.
No.
No, that's going to be going over.
Question goes over.
Kidjo.
Correct, Kelly.
Oh,
Nice.
Right, yeah.
Very good.
Yes.
All right. Melissa, your question. Which peer-to-peer file sharing software created by Mark Gorton and featuring a citrus on its logo was ordered to shut down by a 2010 injunction during its legal battle with Arista Records?
LimeWire.
Correct for 2.
Good job.
Yeah.
Yay.
Anyone have LimeWire on their computer? No judgment.
Not anymore.
Or not.
Not anymore.
Same. Okay.
I mean, who
Uh,
still has a computer from 2010? Right.
Valid point.
Yes,
Liam,
but-
your question. The 1941 German capture of which largest Greek island in Operation Mercury is notable for being the first successful invasion conducted primarily by paratroopers?
Crete.
Correct for 2. And Kelly, last question of the half goes to you. Clinton, still commonly referred to by its previous names of Hell's Kitchen, is a gentrified neighborhood in which city?
New York.
Correct for 2.
Literally nobody calls it Clinton.
I was like, what is that?
So I was like, I've never heard
Right
of Clinton,
through,
but
and
I've
it's
heard of
like
Hell's
Hell's Kitchen Bistro, Hell's Kitchen Legal Services.
It's like, right? Okay, and at the half, it is not so trivially Hirsute 17. No one mansplains like Gaston 16. Really good game so far. Really good game.
Guys, can you give me 1 minute, please? Just gonna
Oh yeah.
do something quickly.
If anyone
Cheers.
else needs a break, you can go ahead.
I'm just gonna
and
get
take
some
one.
water. Yeah.
Yeah. One
I
second.
am also going to get some water. I believe I have some in my bottle. Hold on for a second.
So, Melissa, I think because everyone left and you had a sound, your thing moved on my screen. So I'm like, you switched rooms. You didn't switch rooms in your house. You moved positions on the Zoom.
Oh, I'm like really out of practice of making up shit.
That's
Just pulling random names and places out of thin air, right?
Definitely
Right.
need the break though. I'm actually considering sitting out Learned League this season too. I mean, it's still a month away, but I'm not playing
Yeah.
any leagues, and like my brain is really.
Just give it a rest. Yeah.
But the real question, are you playing Wordle?
Oh yeah, I lost 2 days in a row. I was super salty about it.
I lost my streak on day 8 with humans.
That's the same day I lost it. I'm
Was
like,
it?
I haven't played the Wordle for today yet. I'm about,
okay,
to.
we
I'm
won't say
about to.
Go
I
on.
played it
He's
more.
like, let me do it right now before you
out.
Neanderthals spoil it for me.
Five past midnight, a note goes off on my phone. Just like, right, okay.
Yeah,
By the way, Paddy, the Steelers won in overtime against the Ravens, so the draw's on.
Hey, Melissa,
yeah.
did you play the U.S. highway system?
I sure
Monday
did.
special? I was gonna say,
I was
like, I thought
thinking
of
of
you.
And I did very well, except for those bullshit music questions he put in there. I was like so salty about that. Oh, well, I knew the Bob Dylan one, but I didn't know the other one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
same.
thought of you during it because I was like, oh,
It's
that
still-
one
it's still
about the
open, by
park.
the
I
way,
bet she's
but-
been there.
Oh yeah, sorry, I won't say anything. Oh yeah, I've been like, I mean, yeah, it was just the music ones that kind of tripped me up.
I don't think I've played a
I've
single
never
one
played
day.
the one days or the mini things or whatever.
I've only done one days, which are fun, but I have not done a single one since this round started because I don't know enough about any of those topics that have been up
They've
so
been
far.
like, so obscure. I'm like, who, what, like,
I finally just opened it today now that I wasn't sick anymore. But I'm doing the Italy mini league, so that starts Monday.
oh yeah, I
I
only
start off with playing Jerome Vered, so that should be fun.
God.
Jesus, great start.
Oy.
I only signed up for the history one. Because the rest of them did not.
Are we ready to keep going?
Yeah, absolutely.
Dino's not because he's playing
Dino's
Wordle.
just-
But
Yeah, he's just
Yes,
finishing his
as
word
soon
off.
as our reader finishes Wordle.
so I'll explain the story of my daughter and her Dino fanness. So I play some other trivia with Dino, and like she hears his voice, and I think because his name is Dino, she's like decided that she like really likes him, and so she's always asking me if Dino is playing.
Wow.
I'm flattered.
Dino looks
many-
pleased as
How
punch.
many did you get it in?
It took me all 6.
It was hard today.
It took
5.
me all 6.
Those double letters, yeah. Sorry.
Okay. All right. We're into the second half now. The blocker becomes the charger. The charger becomes the blocker. Heidi, you are first. All right. Question 1 alpha, Heidi, is who voiced the South Park character Chef before departing the show due to conflict with his Church of Scientology affiliation?
Isaac Hayes.
Damn right.
He's a Scientologist. I'm so sad.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
it was like part of where he was leaving the show. Like he started saying all this stuff, and the creators are like, "Okay, bye."
All right. Patty, your question. What artist of the Dutch Golden Age painted Storm of the Sea of Galilee, stolen from Boston's Isabella Stewart Gardner Museum in 1990?
Oh dear. Bosch.
Goes to the captain.
George, you take this one.
Rembrandt.
Correct for 1.
I think is that in the film Trance? Maybe, I don't know.
Probably.
I don't know if anyone remembers that film, but
Okay. Lee, your question. Which 90s film based on a hero from Image Comics featured a soundtrack of several collaborations, including Marilyn Manson with Sneaker Pimps, Butthole Surfers with Moby, and Metallica with DJ Spooky?
Uh, Scooby Doo. I don't know.
Question goes to the captain.
Go ahead, Heidi.
Tank Girl.
Question goes over.
Anyone on our side? Yeah, go on, Chris.
Spawn.
What did you say, Chris?
Spawn.
Correct.
Nice.
Jeez.
I think I even
Very good.
saw that, but
Oh,
like not by
It's
choice.
okay. You did not miss much.
Wow.
CG was pretty awesome though. All right, Chris, you're direct. Despite never winning a Grand Slam singles title before or since, what Russian tennis player was crowned world #1 in women's singles twice in 2009?
Maria Sharapova.
Question goes to the captain.
No, not wrong one.
Go on, George.
This is Dinara Safina,
Correct.
sister of Marat.
Yep.
All right,
Okay.
Melissa, your question. Which gemstone named after a financier is orange or pink variety of beryl?
A Rockefeller.
To the captain.
Go ahead, Kelly.
Rothschildite.
Question goes over.
Anyone want to guess a gemstone? Yeah, Chris, why not?
Moissanite.
Question goes dead. It's morganite.
No.
Morganite. All right, question to George. San Nukji is a Korean dish which sea creature is where which San Nukji is a Korean dish where which sea creature is served alive or immediately after death, so that in either case it is still moving.
I can't not say octopus here.
Is that a guess?
I mean, it's in the South Korean film Old Boy. He eats an octopus.
It's a good
So, yeah,
guess.
It's cool. Nice.
Okay. Kelly, your question. Over 21,000 mostly British, American, and Canadian troops were parachuted into what French region as part of Operation Overlord?
Normandy.
Correct for 2. And Liam, to finish the round. Portobello Road can be found in Notting Hill, a gentrified area of which city?
Edinburgh.
Question goes to the captain.
Oh, pardon?
London. Notting Hill, bruv.
There's a Portobello Road in Edinburgh. I just
Notting
zoned out
Hill.
at that point.
The film with the Julia Roberts and the Hugh Grant and the awkwardness.
Mate, look, I'm out. Portobello Road to me is
Okay,
Edinburgh
all
all
right.
day
Just
long.
so you know, not so trivially, Hirsute is in the lead, 23-20, and this game has officially gone off the rails.
I hear Portobello Road, and I'm Edinburgh all day long. Oh dear.
Round 6 begins. Heidi, your question.
Yes.
Which Israeli political extremist is
crap.
serving a life sentence for the murder of Yitzhak Rabin?
Try and buy my team some time.
Need action.
I will pass.
To the captain.
Anybody? Is it coming to you? It's not coming to me either. I will say Bennett.
Free guess?
That was
was
the free guess.
Okay, that goes over.
Buddy.
Amir?
Correct, Patty.
Yigal Amir, yeah? Is the first
Okay.
name you got.
Very nice.
Yigal Amir.
We had a cell specially constructed for him in one of the prisons, the biggest prison in Israel, I think.
Okay.
Oh.
Patty, you're direct. In chess, what pieces are allowed to capture en passant if a piece of the same type is moved past them, where it takes the first two square move? Where it takes the first two square move.
En passant spawned one of the great chess memes. This is a pawn.
Correct for 2.
Google en passant. Holy hell.
It's pretty great.
Such a great meme.
All right, Lee, your question. Including an exponent, what is the formula for calculating the area of a circle?
Pi r squared.
Correct.
Woo. Math is not my strong suit.
All right. Chris, your question. Unveiled in 1996 and having a close resemblance to Cristo Redentor that overlooks Rio de Janeiro, Cristo Rey is a 27-meter tall statue of Jesus Christ that can be found in which Asian capital?
Kuala Lumpur.
Question goes to the captain.
George.
Manila.
Question goes over.
Ulaanbaatar.
Question goes dead. It's Dili. Dili.
Oh, in East Timor.
Yes. Yes.
That's. I feel like we've caught the short end of the stick with that. I don't know if it's with what was a former French colony. But
All right. Question to Melissa. What member of another group provided backing vocals and is listed as a co-writer alongside Mark Knopfler on the Dire Straits track Money for Nothing?
Eddie Van Halen.
Free guess.
Go ahead, Lee.
Sting.
Correct. George, your question. The Akosombo Dam in Ghana is on what river, which also gives its name to the artificial lake that is one of the 10 largest in the world?
It's the Volta.
Correct for 2.
Nice.
Kelly, your question. Which successful 1978 collaboration between director Yen Wu Ping and lead actor Jackie Chan, in which Chan plays folk hero Wong Fei Hung, cemented Chan as a major box office draw in Asia? Snake in the Eagle's Shadow was released earlier that year to less success.
Is anyone gonna get this if they think about it? I'll just pass.
I'm not gonna make it up. I passed 2.
Question goes over.
Oh, do you take a punt?
Fast Strike.
Question goes dead. It's Drunken Master or
Oh,
Sui Kwan.
I've actually heard of that.
Yeah.
I thought. Oh, yeah, I heard it too.
And Liam, finish the round. After an American attorney with the first name Mike, what internet law suggests that the longer a discussion goes, the more likely it is that a comparison to the Nazis will be raised? Action.
Hitler,
Question goes to the captain.
buddy.
Godwin's law.
Correct.
Hmm.
I feel like that's
It's Bon
easier than
Jovi.
Poe.
Too much
Eh.
time on the internet, clearly.
All right, at the end of 6, it is still not so trivially Hirsute's game, 29-23.
Ooh.
All right. Heidi, your question. Samba is a musical style originating in which country?
Brazil?
Correct for 2. Patty, your question. Of great strategic value in its civil wars, which valley in Afghanistan has a name meaning 5 lions?
Oh, get myself. Kandahar.
Question to the captain.
Panjshir,
Is that a guess?
roughly.
It's a good guess.
Very nice.
All right. So, next question goes to Lee. No law can make it respectable was a tagline for which HBO drama series released between 2004 and 2006. Need action.
The Wire.
Question goes to the captain.
Anybody else have a guess? I have like a 1.
I'm like a 1.5.
All
maybe
right. Well,
2.
that's bigger than 1, so go ahead.
Deadwood?
Good guess. Good guess.
Nice.
Yeah, I know The Wire was too. Like after that.
All right. Chris, your question. Which fashion designer, the sister of Gianni Versace, is the artistic director of the Versace fashion house? First name acceptable and required.
Donatella?
Correct for 2.
That's definitely slightly kind of half of the pair.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. I knew both of them, but that was definitely way easier.
Mm.
All right. Next question to Melissa. What was the shared surname of 3 sisters, Patria, Minerva, and Maria Teresa, who were assassinated in 1960 amidst their opposition to the Trujillo regime in the Dominican Republic?
Oh. If this question had been asked any other combination, this is like the hardest part to come up with.
Pardon me, sorry.
Need action.
Rodriguez?
Question goes to Rodriguez.
Kelly, make up a name.
Yeah. Garcia.
Question goes over.
I'm gonna be so mad when I hear this.
Michaels.
Question goes dead. It is Mirabal.
Ah, damn.
Mirabal.
Told you I was gonna be mad. I just read a book about this last year.
Okay, George, your question. A contact sport popular in the Indian subcontinent, which sport involves a raider who must recite the name of the game to confirm that they are only using a single breath during their raid.
This is kabaddi.
What?
Yes.
I'm sure this is Sky Sports. It's just incredible.
Oh, the IPL kabaddi is great. Yeah.
Seeing the referees
Ridiculous.
and how proper they are, it's brilliant.
It's so good.
Okay, Kelly.
So
you're-
what sports channel can I watch that on?
I think that's on the.
ESPN here.
I think that's on the Ocho,
Honestly,
actually.
The Ocho?
Honestly,
Yeah.
it's
I
honestly
saw
worth
the
watching.
the national pogo stick competition on the Ocho. Like truly legit. It looked like it was taking place in a parking lot behind an abandoned building. Anyway.
Totally above board. All right, Kelly, here's your question. More than half of the supply of the element palladium is used in what automotive devices? These use a redox reaction to change harmful pollutants into less harmful gases.
Catalytic converter.
Correct for 2. And to end the round, Liam. Smoked from a Bong by Miley Cyrus in a somewhat viral video of 2020, what psychoactive plant from the Mazateca cloud forests of Mexico is named for its genus. Its full species name includes Divinorum and means sage of the diviners.
Salvia.
Correct for 2. And going into the final round, it is not so trivially Hirsute 36. No one mansplains like Gaston 28. And I'll remind everybody that if anybody needs a score check, all they need to do is ask.
Wait, what was the score? I zoned out for a second.
Trivially
30.
Hirsute 36 to 28.
Okay.
And Heidi, you get to kick off the final round. Which tree-dwelling mammal native to Asia, the only extant member of the genus Arcticus, is alternatively known as the bear cat? I need action.
Red panda.
Question goes to the captain.
The sloth.
Question goes over.
Chris, do you want to take up one?
That might be the civet. I'll try civet.
Question goes dead. It's
Hmm.
Binturong.
Oh,
The
yeah.
what?
Binturong.
The what?
Binturong.
Okay.
Patty, 1 bravo to you. Which Swedish peer-to-peer file sharing website featuring a ship in its logo had its founders sentenced to large fines and a year in prison in 2009?
Pirate Bay.
Correct for 2.
What's it called?
The
Pirate
Pirate
Bay.
Bay.
The Pirate Bay.
Pirate Bay. Oh yeah.
All right. Question 2, Alpha to Lee. In the 1980s, which dictator embarked on a grand plan to restore the ancient city of Babylon, lying within his borders near the city of Hira?
I mean, Saddam Hussein?
Is that a guess?
Yes.
Good guess. For 2 there. All right. Chris, your question. Which Antarctic sea, regarded as the most southern sea on Earth, is named after a British explorer and naval officer who discovered Mount Erebus?
I'll go Weddle.
Question goes to the captain.
This one be Ross.
This would be Ross.
Trying to remember what the other half of the pair was.
Oh,
It's like
Amundsen.
Yeah.
said earlier.
It's one or the other.
Melissa, your question. Which film released in the US 2 months before the film Volcano features Pierce Brosnan as a seismologist who is initially disbelieved while predicting an eruption that would threaten the film's titular town?
Oh my God, my dad loved this movie and they can't think. Oh. And I would never watch it with him because I thought it was stupid. I don't. I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna know. I'll just designate Heidi.
Dante's Peak.
That is correct.
Yep.
That was a terrible movie.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
awful.
I
You
don't know
are
what's
correct.
wrong with
They
you.
both were.
We watched
They
it
both were
once a
terrible.
month. Once a month, he watched that movie.
I like Volcano better than Dante's Peak.
Yeah.
All right. George, your question. What Sanskrit word meaning to think refers to a word, phrase, or sound that is repeated many times for the purpose of meditation and other Eastern religious practices?
You have a list of these on my wall. Is it mantra?
It is mantra. Very good. Very good. Question to you, Kelly. Which Yoruba singer who was dubbed as the king of Afrobeat shot to fame fronting the group Africa 70?
I don't think it can Bon Jovi this.
All right, I need action.
Mambazu.
Question goes to the captain.
Lee, say somebody.
Baby.
Question goes over.
Paddy.
Fela Kuti.
Correct, Patty.
Nice.
Absolutely incredible musician. Yeah.
Yep. Learned about him in college. And finally, Liam, your question to round us out. At the 1984 Los Angeles Olympics, which communist-aligned country broke ranks with its allies and attended, finishing second on the gold medal tally, including wins in the women's 800 meters, 3,000 meters, and the long jump?
Romania.
Romania is right.
Wow.
Nice.
Right.
All right, that's the game. Not so
Take that.
trivially, Hirsute. Congratulations, you've won 44 to 31. And-
Nice game, everyone.
okay, and I'm going to go
Nicely done.
ahead
Great.
and
We've got
stop.
spares?
I do have the spare.